Good morning from Queensland Manor. That this morning I am gonna just be walking the neighborhood. That we got back last night and done with this and start playing with that. And tomorrow's is most likely gonna be in a talking head video. Cindy's actually starting her upworks today, so it's gonna be me solo. But to show you what's going on in the parking lot here, let's see if I hit the right key. There we go. That over here that they're actually building uh, more food stalls for even bigger food concession. That here a month or so ago, over in that area by where that truck is, that they had started to set up a new barbecue place. And I'm not entirely sure what happened, why they shut that down, because it was really good and we kind of enjoyed it. But, hey, gotta love the Philippines. Things change by the moment. There's actually another all over here. This 8Flix is really good. Good nightly meal here too. Over there is a bubble tea station. Cindy kind of likes the bubble tea. Now this is out behind Queensland. But they've got these behind this and it looks like they're adding something here. And I haven't stopped and asked them yet. Zach, what are you building? What are you building? Laundry? Oh, our own laundry. That it was going to be coming soon. Now, I'm not entirely sure what this was. But it looks to be like retail space that they had intended to use. So, whether or not the use just didn't come through, or what, I don't know. You can see it now. The horizons. And we almost, the owner was really cool and the reservation for another huge condo that's going up. Condos are a huge thing here in Cebu right now. This side is mostly maintenance that they're doing over here. This little tower, I've seen workers go up and stuff go up on it, so I don't know if it's actually open to the public or not. The top two tiers, I don't know if you can see it, but there's stairs, there's chairs and stuff like that going on it, so it might be a break area for them too. I'm gonna head over here in the shadows so I can see these buttons and tap on them for a second to see if I've got any comments yet. And we'll kind of let you have a second look at it from a different angle. Hey, there we see. Morning, Mrs. Cindy. How you doing today? I guess I do need to tap that before I get started. Okay. Yeah, I'm still figuring the program out. You can see it. But right there is a table full of skulls of some kind that look like kind of like bighorn sheep. So I think it may have been an ornament that they had for one of the building or one of the clients that was booking here for a while. But yeah, because of this building, we have construction noise pretty much around the clock. one of the workers. There we go. One of the workers doing his washing this motor scooter. The Honda Beat. Oh, live streaming. Enjoy. Over here. Man, Gabiba. These workers were the guys that helped to. Man, bundak. That these guys were the ones that helped with getting the bracket to mount the top box. Yeah, I'm gonna walk out closer to the street, get away from some of these buildings. I'm actually, I think I'm using Globe today. Just kind of running with our, run with what you brung, basically. We're gonna get some video there, Bob. That was actually pretty cool. I forgot to comment on it. That I just spaced out this morning. Sorry about that. Has the kilobytes per second that it's putting out, but I don't know how to read it well enough to determine if it's still broadcasting. And that's why I'm kind of heavily dependent on people commenting periodically to let me know I'm still out there. In the street, on the street. Now, I don't think I've ever taken you guys this way. I know I've been this direction, and I know we came up this direction a couple times, but there's a fourth direction that leads around and just kind of wraps right back around to the street we're on right now, Ramen Street. And it's actually kind of cool because once when you get back in the neighborhood, it's really Filipino. But there's still enough white guys that come down here that I'm not terribly concerned about it. So, and again, it's got some pretty neat, interesting architecture. Oh, I think that's a little current area. A little home restaurant. Now off in this direction is just basically a dead end. And I haven't really explored that and probably won't unless Cindy's with me. But they're getting their food stalls already set up. Hey guys, good to see everybody here. Sorry about the buffering issue. I think it might be the service that I'm on. Smart generally seems to work better, but periodically Globe works better. And this morning it was looking like Globe had the better signal. And I guess I should have stuck with Smart. My bad. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that they're not even sure what an igloo is. that And surprisingly, I haven't seen igloo coolers. My muntak. Yeah, you're gonna have to ask Cindy what the sign actually says. I'll let her do. And again, from up in the condo, you can see down here, and a lot of these are very nice, exclusive properties. I don't know how well you can see in there, but I don't want to get too nosy in there either. Igadu? Oh, I thought it was a typo. I'm sorry. What is Igdu? Igadu? Igadu? I'll have to ask that one. I don't think I've ever heard of Igadu. Igadu. Oh, very cool. A laundromat. I don't think this was open when we first came here. Hey, Cindy, we're going to have to give that a shot one of these days. There's a little Carnaria back here that they're actually a decent little restaurant. Hey, Cindy, we're going to have to come back and try this out. Yeah, because right up there is our condo. Third floor down and third porch in is our unit. Huh? We may have to come back and check this out. See if the how the laundry does. Open Monday to Sunday, 6 a.m., 7 p.m. Hmm. Again, I love the looks of these old ancestral houses. And I think it'd be so neat to get one and do the rehab to it. I've seen a couple of YouTube videos where people have fixed them up and turned them into uh, hotels or specialty dishes. Yeah, I've noticed that a lot of dishes have, in case you're wondering what I'm looking for, there's a church right behind it. See, units for houses, townhomes, condos, or whatever you want to call them. I'm not entirely sure what this building is, but it looks pretty big. Man, buntag. Getting all kinds of deliveries going out. Oh, here it is. Get over here before I get ran over. Now, this is the church that's right across the street from the condo. One of these days, we're going to have to come down to the services and see. Their signs are all in English, but I'm kind of curious if their services are in English or Cebuano, or if they would be a little bit more English if a white guy shows up. Now this is one of the ancestral houses. Let me get across the street where you get a little bit better look. There we go. Now this is one of the ancestral houses that is a lot better taken care of. And they can look really cool when they get a little bit of a rehab. But a lot of people, the family, it's one way that they save money is by not doing the rehabs and such. Now it's kind of a long driveway, but it looks like they sold off the back half of that lot and created another house back there. Yeah, a lot of these older houses are real pretty. A lot of them wind up looking like this. That in a way, it's way too bad. Now this looks like it might have been a restaurant or something at one time. I'm kind of curious. This is actually Cebu City in Zapatera, barangay. That if you check out Queensland Manor on Google Maps, that we're staying at Queensland Manor. And this isn't too far from that Fuentes Asmeña circle that Chris and Cebu logged from for a long time. Looks like this might be apartments. Oh, cool. They're doing some major work on this one. A lot of steel work done in here. Steel and concrete seems to be the two most common building materials. And I can kind of understand why. Although a friend of ours down at Sabunga that he showed his place, that's the Amakan? Mamuntak. And it doesn't look anything like I expected it to. Yeah, I think a lot of these properties have wound up getting turned into apartments instead of the old historic ancestral homes. A few of them have tried to keep the homes, but without a good source of income, yeah, there's not a whole lot you can do. Now, this right here, that it's about the right area. There's a little current area on the other end, and I think that's why they put the sign, no shortcuts. Some of these properties do go all the way through to Queensland, or go all the way through to Raman. Most of them don't anymore, that they're split in half. And I'm thinking that's exactly what it was. That they realized if they didn't turn it into condos, apartments, that it was going to wind up looking like this. That there just wasn't the budget for them to continue the maintenance. That some of these older ones, I'm kind of curious what the asking price would be if the families were willing to sell. But a lot of the families just don't want to sell and get rid of the ancestral homes, so they don't get rid of them, but they let them fall down. anyhow. And any of the older wooden structures, it doesn't take too long before they're beyond hope of rehabbing them. And even a lot of these concrete structures that after a while, I don't know if you can see it, but up by the ornamentation, that this is starting to crack pretty badly. And without getting in there and doing some stabilizing and repairs, man, buntak, that it's going to be unhabitable soon.
This house
Uh oh.
for sale.
How much? Pila?
Pila? For sale. For sale.
Oh, very cool.
Huh? Here.
I'll swing back with my wife and check.
My house. This contact number. Sabi yan.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah.
The house is for sale.
House and lot.
What? No, wala. No. Dili. Balik ko asawa ko. I'll come back with my wife.
Asa may mong wife? This is the only room? Yeah. Yo.
Oh, very cool. I'll come back with my wife. She's Cebuana. She understands way more than I do.
Oh, yeah. You stay in Cebu?
Oo. Queensland Manor.
Ah.
Oo. Enjoy. And that's the thing around here. A lot of these are for sale, but you're not going to find them on like a multiple listing. Oh, very nice. I need to get my drone up and start doing some shots in a neighborhood. If nothing else, it'll make good practice session, and it'll let me check out some of these properties. But again, that looks like it could be a gorgeous place. My buntak. Oh. Got a couple of nice little Land Rovers back in there. Yeah, they had a couple of bucks at one time. Those aren't cheap. Well, I'm not entirely sure what this is. There's a lot of this stuff I have no idea what it is. It just kind of looks neat to look at. At this one, they had a handicapped parking spot. It looks to be a warehouse of some kind. Mayambun takput.
Exercise, huh?
Oo. Now here's kind of an odd lot. Oh. That one looks like it might still be inhabited. Oh yeah, there's a car in there. You see, I love wandering through these neighborhoods like this and checking it out. Cindy sometimes gets quite worried about me doing that, and I can't necessarily. And oh, it's an apartment, or it's a. I'm not sure if it's an apartment or if it's a hotel. It sometimes can be hard to tell. But very cool. Palazzo, I'm getting an area that there's a lot of trees, a lot of buildings. So I'm going to kind of walk through this area fairly. that if Bob remembers that original sidewalk comment, yeah, I need to get up there and not get run over, which can be a challenge at moments. I think that's a car wash paint shop. I've seen them washing cars, so I'm not sure if they're detailing them after a paint job or if they do detailing in there as well. Oop. Get going while the going's good. There we go. We're back into a semi-safe area. Here in a little bit, this opens and is a big music store. We'll come over here. There we go. There we go. That it's they've got all kinds of instruments. There we go. Suzukis are still sold here and fairly common. I ran across it the other day. MG. Oh, speaking of opening in a few minutes. Yeah, that they are way smaller than most U.S. streets. Phoenix has a couple of basically neighborhood streets that are about the size of the main thoroughfares here. Their National Road, Cebu South National Road, is for the most part a two-lane road. That the old Route 66 was bigger than what this is. Now we're back on Ramen, heading back to the apartment. That this area, I've taken you guys through a couple times. Hopefully the signal's being a little bit better and behaving a little bit better. Mambuntag. That it's kind of neat seeing some of these places and then being able to get up and the stairwells and take a look out, so you've got an elevated view, or even from the patio on our the balcony on our condo. And the ones off in that direction we can see from the condo. The ones off in this direction we can see from the stairwell that has windows out there. That there's several carinderias up here that I guess are really good food. Magandang umaga is Tagalog for good morning. Mambuntag is Visayan for good morning. I used to know what Bicolano was. I don't remember what that is. It has been a couple years since I've had to use that, or been able to use that, really. Now, yeah, this is one of the ancestral homes that has been taken well care of, and it is gorgeous. This is one of the ancestral homes that's been taken care of and updated a little bit. And again, it's flat out gorgeous. I wouldn't even imagine what they'd want for a price, for an asking price for them. I guarantee you would be out of my price range. That I'm getting my budget video, my quarterly budget video updated and ready, that I'm probably going to post it up. Or things you would like to hear and see, definitely let me know. Either here, or most of you have my contact info anyhow. Well, definitely been good seeing you, Parabiology. And thank you for stopping by. The support is greatly appreciated. Now this one, you can kind of see from the balcony. And again, it looks like one of them that may have been split up into multiple units. And I'm not sure if I'm pointing in the right direction. Over here, you can see what look like multiple doorbells. And so I'm thinking it may be more here. Good morning. I'll actually have that happen a lot. That I'll greet them in Visayan, and they'll greet me back in English. That I actually had one person ask that they prefer I speak in English so that they can practice speaking or speaking and hearing English. Yeah, that gate that I showed you over on the other street that was shut off and said no shortcuts is right back there. That this is the other side of it. Yeah, Steven, I was actually, oh, squirrel. You can't see it. I don't know if you can see it. Like right about there is an old VW Beetle. I've seen a bunch of the old Beetles back there. If we get a place, I may look at getting one and just play with that. That might be the my new favorite. I'm actually getting more out of it. They're building a small. That must be the. They're 34.